Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Deadly Gaming, hosted by me, Deadly, aka Scott, aka Deadly Canuck, and all the other monikers that I go by. We left off having just declared war on Alexander. We, of course, had, I believe, 6 city-states declare war on us as a result. Yeah, we're at war with pretty much all of these guys, except for Kathmandu. It looks like if you're a city-state on this continent, you're either allied with me or you're allied with Alexander. If I ally myself with Kathmandu, then it's going to be 6 versus 6 as far as the city-states go. The important thing is that I have 3 surrounding city-states allied to me. I think Valletta will keep the opposing city-state here, Sydney, busy. These two are going to be a problem, though. As I discussed before, we're going to want to fortify Chichen Itza a little bit. I'm not sure if Bucharest will make a trip through the mountain pass. If they do, we're going to want to fortify Medina as well. We ended the turn I ended the episode before I made movements with my troops, so let's go ahead and start that. If you remember from our scouting, Alexander did not have the strongest force. We're going to capture this worker here. Alexander did not have the strongest force at his disposal around his capital when we were scouting him. And so if all goes well, this should actually probably be a lot easier than it could have been. It looks like we take a huge penalty in the marsh, eh? Like I said, the marsh is just shitty for everybody. We'll move one down into the marsh. And I guess we'll move you there and do nothing. Our artillery have a range of 3. That's the big difference between the artillery and the cannon. The second big difference is as long as you see the tile, I've gone over this before, but the cannons wouldn't be able to shoot over forests. Artillery is going to be able to. So really, we want to line up our artillery probably along this line here, because that's 3 away from Athens. Give us a lot of room, and we're going to be able to do so in a couple of turns, really. We want you going there. We will want you going there. You going probably there. Going around there probably, and going roughly there, so we're just going to move you up there for now. And of course we have our great generals that we want to move centrally so that we get a lot of bonuses throughout our troops. And that should be that. How are we on happiness? We got 5 happiness. Oh, we lost a lot of caravans when we declared war. That's unfortunate. Sparta is shooting on Antwerp. I think Antwerp should be able to hold their own. One risk is that he starts picking off the city-states that I do have allies with. But if he's focusing his military down here, all he's doing is exposing himself up here. Antwerp, though, should be able to hold their own, because it doesn't look like he has that prominent of a force. I'm not sure has made peace with Valletta. That's interesting. I wonder if they're still at war. He obviously failed at taking Copenhagen, so that's unfortunate, really. This is the worker that we just captured, so we'll send him back into our territory. Rommel, we're going to move you last, bud, so hold your horses here. What is, this is a cavalry unit of some kind. That's interesting. We'll get you to move here. Ooh. Okay, so we do have a couple of units here. Let's get you starting to get chipped away at. Where's Deadly Sticks? We need to keep an eye on Deadly Sticks. He's up here. So we want to keep you alive. We don't want to do you wrong. We're going to continue moving our other units down towards the city. Like so. And we will move here. Now, here I said we were going to keep an eye on Deadly Sticks, and now I've lost them again. Here he is. And he's in range, so we really want to keep an eye. Okay, so Rommel is on top of deadly sticks. That's how we'll remember. And we'll move you down here. Gotta keep on moving our artillery down in this direction. Probably wasn't the best action that I took moving them the last turn. I probably could have moved them a little bit more. That's a mountain. That's interesting. So I don't want to move. You're going to be able to be bombarded by both of that. So that's kind of unfortunate. We'll move you around. Maybe I should have gotten some mobility on the other flank, because that's where there's more room to move. How are we doing up here? We are going to be pressured by Yurevin riflemen. One rifleman on his own isn't going to do much harm. He's not shooting at deadly sticks. That's important. He does, however, have a cannon fortified in his city. So we are not going to want to have a prolonged conflict here. Look at him. He's already picked off one rifleman. No, he lived. Is he able to attack him? Yes, he is. Okay. Well, next turn it looks like I'm getting attacked over here. Yeah, he's going to be even less of a pushover than Machu Picchu. Or not Machu Picchu. Pakal. In the long run. However, I do think I'm going to take his capital city much quicker than I took Pakal's capital city. Because I'm next turn, not this turn, but next turn, I'm going to be able to shoot at Athens with all my artillery. And so then it's just a matter of popping it with one of my units. It may change hands multiple times. We'll see. It's got a strength of 83. I did not notice that. That's peculiar. That's very peculiar. So we want you. You'll be able to hit it from there. And you from there. And you from there. And you from there. Perhaps we move you up there. Look at you. You've got open terrain. Let's give you a little bit of a punch. Give you a little bit of a punch. We'll move you up. You are going to move up on top of that great general. Keep him safe. You're going to do nothing this turn. Do nothing this turn. Deadly Sticks is going to fortify. We're going to keep you alive intentionally. Set up the artillery here. You, that's a minor defeat, so maybe I'm going to fortify you this turn as well. We're going to continue to move our cavalry around. Perhaps move one back onto this flank, now that, because you're probably dead next turn. Okay, things are going interestingly. What's this rifleman doing up here? He's backed off, actually. That's good. I'm not sure if you guys are at war with each other technically or not. I mean, he's at war with Greece and you're at war with me, but I'm not sure if they're at war with each other automatically. That's something I do not know. Can city-states even be at war with each other? They should be able to. You'd think that they'd be able to. So you're contributing to that. That's right, I was building cavalry to offset that. Architecture is where I get the porcelain tower. I don't know if anybody's built that yet. I would love a free great scientist. I would certainly love a free great scientist. So that is something we want to keep an eye on. Interesting that is the cannon's going to shoot him too. Okay. Now you're going to get attacked by that rifleman, of course. Yes. That's an interesting glitch. It's showing my symbol, but it's actually a Greek in there. Oh, he's killed 2 riflemen. Once I take Athens, though, he's going to have lost a cannon. Oh, what's going on here? He's really putting the pressure on Antwerp. Why would Antwerp move? Why would they move? They're going to be able to shoot that, though, with the city and then capture that general. Why didn't you capture the general? Oh, People, people, people. Capture the general. If they give you a gift horse like that, you take it. You take it. You do not ask questions. Oh my god. Alright, so my riflemen are dropping like flies here, which isn't the greatest of feelings. However, that's about to stop. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to set up and bombard. And we are going to choose to bombard Athens. We're going to bombard Athens. Yeah, you're this may take a couple of turns of bombardment though, that's the only issue. Because Athens is so strong. It's got 83 strength. It's just a beast. So let's put some pressure onto you guys then. While we can. Probably they're going to be the target next turn. So we'll fortify you. Keeping you there makes sense, I believe. I'm actually going to move Rommel off of Deadly Stick and move him up there. So that this artillery unit is going to get that bonus when they bombard. You just attacked. So let's move you just out of range from that city. And then we'll end that turn. How are we down here? No movement from Bucharest. We've got a barbarian archer spawning from over here. Somebody asked why I don't... is that going to kill him? I want the cannon to shoot him. Yes, okay, good. So that cannon's going to do the most damage. So if it's shooting a unit that's already on its way to being dead, then that's good. Now what's he going to do down here? That's going to be negative for your unit, not for mine. Why was that so... that was a lot closer than it should have been as far as the damage differential. Why didn't you attack that with this? This city-state is just making all the wrong decisions here. Or is that a Greek unit right there? I don't know. Okay, another round of bombardment on Athens. We want to keep Athens going down because we want to pop him. So let's keep the hurt coming. May take another turn of bombardment after this. This city is just crazy strong. Strength 83. He must have built a wonder or two, as well as all of the castle and the walls and things like that. That's something that's a branch that I have not gone down because we have never been really at risk of getting invaded. But if you notice that somebody's building up military, it's really important that you go into your production and you build walls and you go down that route. I mean, it gives more hit points to your city. It ups your defense, so your city strength. I haven't done it not because it's a bad thing, but because I've never been under pressure. They're something that do not cost any maintenance, so there's really no reason to not do it other than if you have better things to build. This wouldn't take the city. You're probably going to be the target if you're not. Am I able to reach it next turn? Interesting. I don't want to... Because if this unit dies, and this unit dies, then I'm going to have to attack the city like that. Oh, and I'm not even going to be able to because of you. I want to leave you in rough terrain, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack you, beat you down. We're getting a big combat bonus from attacking across the city, but it's being counteracted by our great general. You get a bonus in friendly lands. That's interesting. He must have built a particular wonder that's giving him all these different bonuses, which I'm probably going to capture once I take Athens, which is going to be nice. So now you've moved down, so I have a contingency plan if one of them dies, although now you're probably going to be the target because you're not fortified and you're also on open terrain. Shoot me with the cannon. Oh no, you hit me with that city. Oh dear. Lots of stuff going on here. Antwerp still keeping a lot of Alexander's units busy. Where are you going with the cannon? Shooting deadly sticks, how dare you? That doesn't even make logical sense. You would have done a lot more damage to this guy. I think all 3 of our cavalry are dead now. Okay, what's going on here? Antwerp's bombarding. Okay. Okay. Interesting, interesting. As you can see, the turns start to take longer. The end turn starts to take a much longer time later in the game. An enemy unit has been spotted. This is that barbarian. Oh, don't you dare pillage that. That would be so uncool, but you're going to, because I have no units. I wish you could tell, like, Manila, hey, Manila, go kill him, you know? That'd be nice. That would be nice. Okay. So because I'm not going to need all 4, I'm going to shoot you last, because if this is bombarded enough, then I'm going to use that last shot to kill him. So you shoot there. Did he retreat his crossbowman? He must have. Oh, look at that. We're pretty much done. Either way, this is going to be a big costly attack. But we are going to take the city. It looks like Athens now belongs to me. I received 18 happiness. That's interesting. We actually had a positive happiness spin from capturing that city. I guess with you, what's going to be better? Maybe moving you that close to Sparta right that soon is going to be our best bet. Combat strength against cities. You don't have that yet. What is this? Range attacks me before. Ah, that's what I was talking about, the obstacles. You have combat bonus versus cities too. Okay, well, I'm going to shoot him right away, and then I'm going to get these guys moving down this way, so that we can start bombarding Sparta before we even get there. No, here we go, here we go. That wasn't a no, that was a now. Here we go. We'll move him down here, so he is going to get the pillage on my wine, probably, because that's probably what he's doing. When you pillage a unit, when you pillage a tile, rather, basically you're just destroying the tile that you're standing on, and then you'd have to, if somebody pillaged one of your tiles, you basically have to send a worker up there and repair it. So with these guys, I think we're going to heal. From you, you can reach him from there. So that's good. So yeah, we're going to just focus on healing our riflemen for now. You have a road right to Milan. That is interesting. That must have been one of their requests, because that doesn't make sense otherwise. Huh. Very peculiar. Okay, we're going to fortify him into a healed. We'll move Rommel down here so that these guys are still getting that bonus, if need be. Up here we finished the cavalry, so let's start that porcelain tower, because if I can get a free great scientist out of this, that is totally worth it. Where are we on the World's Fair? We're 81% complete. We've contributed a lot to that, so I do think we're going to take that. As far as victory progress goes, okay, you're denouncing me for attacking your enemy. That's fine. It's logical, right? As far as our victory progress goes, we only have 2 more cities that we absolutely need to capture. I'm going to finish conquering Alexander simply because that's going to be our safest bet. Look at this score. Jeez, we're just walloping these guys. Totally walloping them. He's putting way too much emphasis on Antwerp here. Not enough emphasis on defending against me. Oh, it looks like these guys are at war with each other. Very interesting. City is blockaded by an enemy unit. Go Valera, it's your birthday. An enemy unit is near. You probably pillaged that, didn't you? We got a great scientist. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Well, I didn't explain what I did with Alan Turing. I noticed. Obviously, the first great scientist we got, I built an academy, and then what you can do is you can consume the great scientist and give a big one-time bonus. As you can see, it's going to give me 2,500 research points. So that's going to automatically finish the rest of scientific theory, and it's also going to probably give me enough to finish astronomy as well in one turn and things like that. So at this point in the game, basically you got to look at it like this. If I build an academy, I'm going to be able to collect 8 research per turn, which is going to have modifiers on that. So let's be a little bit generous and say that's going to be 16 research per turn. In order for that 16 research per turn to be more worth it than discovering the technology, I need to obviously receive over 2,500 research points before game's end. And I do not think that the game is going to last that long. So it's going to be much better for me to use our great scientists by consuming them at this point. You did not pillage the wine, but you pillaged the trading post. Okay. We're just not going to ask questions. We're just going to kill you. And then we're going to go kill your buddy down here, if that is indeed where you still are. That was a really stupid move by the barbarian computer, but they are barbarians, so what do you expect from them? What do you expect? More combat damage versus cities is what I want. We're going to move you here so that you can move here, and you can move here so that you're not within range of Sparta. We'll move Rommel there. We'll sleep you there. You're going to set up. This cavalry unit is looking for orders. Let's move you up to Chichen Itza for safekeeping. Maybe even pick off a Yurevan rifleman or two. Our artillery, more artillery needs movement orders. So you can probably move further than the other. Yes, you can. We're going to move there when the time is right. Look at you. You've got a ton of improvements. We're going to name you. We're going to name you Shooty Shoot Shoot. No, we're going to name you, let's just go with Shooty. Shooty's a good little name. And we're going to give you cover. So you got defense against range attacks. Then we're going to heal you up. We captured another worker, it appears. We have an overabundance of workers. Who has declared? Kathmandu has declared war on Alexander. Oh, that's because we have become allies with Kathmandu, because apparently they wanted us to receive a great scientist, and we did. So just out of luck, I have never seen one that actually has 2 legitimate happiness resources. Like this one down here, Antwerp, you have jewelry, but that's not an actual tile. That's just something that it has because it's a mercantile state. Or a mercantile state. How would you say that? Because there's no H, so maybe mercantile is more appropriate. I really don't know. Answer me in the comments. Public school is the next step in the education building process, so that is what we want. And I think we end turn, and next turn we open up on these sons of bitches. And it's going to take a lot less volleys. Look at you. There's no point in this conflict contributing further. Look at all of the city-states that we need to make peace with. You're actually offering me Guangzhou. Well, I'm not ready to accept that just yet. Where's your new capital? Corinth is your new capital. If you'd offered me Guangzhou and Sparta, I would have thought about it. Obviously, as far as domination victory goes, you do not need to capture the new capitals. You only need to capture the original capital. If I were to go into victory progress here, I am controlling 4 original capitals, as you can see. So I need to capture these 2. I wonder if somebody else owns the other two. You see, I've never played a domination victory. If Alexander had captured Copenhagen, would I have had to still capture Copenhagen? That's a question I do not know. That's a question I do not know. Yeah, that's, wow, see, that's going to take a huge chunk out of him. Not even close. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So perhaps we move you. You can actually take him out. That's peculiar. Peculiar. Let's move you here. And let's set you up. This cavalry unit, we are moving down here. Apparently that's the quickest route. Oh, that's a mistake. That's going to be able to destroy you, probably. Interesting. Well, cavalry unit wasn't going to be able to do much against pikemen anyways. We successfully rigged a couple of elections. Very good, very good. We'll move you onto the road, and then next turn we'll be able to do more with you. We'll move you down here. Possibly here. You... let's capture that great engineer. I do not see why not. We're going to be out of range of both cities if we're sitting on that tile, so it's no big deal if these crossbowmen take a couple of pot shots. And who are you? Are you Deadly Sticks? No, where is Deadly Sticks? Up here? Yes, okay. You successfully rigged, decreased to the point where I am no longer their ally. That's okay. Not overly concerned about that. An enemy unit has been spotted in our territory. That was the great merchant, or the great engineer rather, that we just killed. Okay. Greece is in a little bit of trouble. Let's get a little shot on you. See how it goes. These are pretty evenly matched units. I don't receive a defensive bonus. Cavalry units don't anyways. Let's see what wonders we captured. Can I view city? What wonders did you have built here? This is not. No, this is Thebes. Why are you there? Yeah, see, he destroyed my my little guy. That was silly. Whoopsies. You've moved a cannon into position where I can easily take it out. Smart, very smart. Antwerp continues to fend off and whittle down his units. Valletta terrorizes Sydney for me, which is exactly what I want them to do. Good choice, good choice. I'm losing grasp on Manila. I don't want to lose grasp on Manila. Didn't I just rig elections there? I guess I don't have anybody in Manila. Oh, what quests do you have? So far the leader has 1 technology and I have 0. Well, that's going to change soon. They want me to demand a tribute from Milan, and they want me to connect silk. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a gift so as to delay you not being my ally. I'm also going to give a little bit of a gift to you so as to remake you my ally. Now... let's use you to shoot first, simply because I think we only need the 1 shot on it, and now it's pretty much at 0. I don't know if this is going to do anything. I don't think it will. Let's use you to shoot that cannon. And let's use you to shoot that cannon. You to get a shot in on him. You to... also get a shot in on him. We're gonna move you back. I guess that's where we're gonna move you pretty much. Do I throw Deadly Sticks into the fray? A little bit risky. Yeah, we're gonna Deadly Sticks is a brave lad. He's gonna be able to do it. I've got faith in him. We are going to take a little bit of a pot shot on you as well, even though we're going to have a minor defeat at it, although this unit's probably dead now because of it, because these two are going to be able to team up on it. But I really, me care about the lives of my units. I don't know. This rifleman, I guess we'll move him up too, just in case we need to switch out. And then we're going to end turn. Fingers crossed that Deadly Sticks makes it out alive. Would be a shame if he didn't, but it looks like they're targeting him for no apparent reason. Interesting. Alexander on his heels. What's going on here? Oh, now we're in Antwerp's turn. Ooh, Antwerp has an artillery unit. That is excellent. Valletta still sparring with Sydney. Okay. So this has gone well. We are now in control of the majority of... We completed... Oh, wow. Look at how far in the lead we were. Oh, dear. That's funny. So we've donned a golden age. We're going to get a free social policy here. And we're going to complete rationalism, which will grant me a free technology, and it also allows the purchase of great scientists with faith. So that's excellent. Let's choose a free technology. I mean, electricity's already on its way. So if I were to get industrialization, that would reveal coal on the map. So let's do that. And we have quite an amount of coal in our territory, which makes sense, seeing as how we captured three... we have the territory, the entire territory of 3 civilizations, and we're now encompassing the territory of a 4th. Looks like this cavalry unit made it out alive. We'll move you down here to heal, and we're also going to give you a little bit of a promotion. Heal. There we go. You... Mr. Artillery Unit, we'll shoot Sparta once. I think that's all we're going to need to shoot him before we can take him. And we will. Right like that. Nice safe attack to get you out of the way. We are going to create a puppet. You are going to take this shot at that rifleman. We will get you to move up into a threatening position right here. Let's move you right up here so that we can get some shots on these units. Meanwhile, you are going to move up as well. Actually, perhaps we're going to focus a couple of these artilleries down here so that we can get you out of the way. So we'll leave this great general here. We'll set you guys up. You're not going to be able to shoot yet because I don't actually see that tile, which is unfortunate. So perhaps, how am I going to safely see that city? I don't know if there's going to be a way for me to safely see it. Well, we're going to wait because that guy is still getting healed. We'll move our great general up here so we get some bonuses down in this area. You can bombard, actually, so maybe we just take a peek. Just take a little peek, get a bombardment, and then what we'll do is you can still move. So now that we've had the bombardment, we'll run back. And that's what we'll do for a couple of turns until we get them right down. That's not going to do anything, so we'll do that. We need to choose production up here. In Memphis, we want some public schools. Of course, all of these were working on the World's Fair, which is why they're all asking for direction now. You're building a granary. That's right, and you're building the porcelain tower. Excellent. We get plus 100% culture, so that's going to pop in 4 turns. And are we... Yes, it looks like we're going to go into the ideology section the next time we pop, which is good. They'll be able to do some explaining on what that's all about. It's basically just the end game social policies. You get to choose 3, which is essentially the choice between, freedom and democracy, fascism and communism is basically what it is. And I'm not 100% sure what one we're going to choose. It's probably not going to be freedom and democracy. Simply because that's just not how I roll. No, it's, we're going to want to get this deadly sticks out of here, because if they were to happen to actually succeed at taking this city, but they're not going to, because I'm going to be able to kill that rifleman. Some more sparring going on here, but it looks like Valletta's on the losing side of the sparring. That's unfortunate. Once I get Alexander out of the way, it's gonna be a pretty easy victory, I think. I'm gonna want to probably go after, like, China. China's got a very high score, which is scaring me. I don't want them to sneak up on me with like a diplomacy or a cultural victory or something silly like that. I do not want that to happen. We'll get some bombardments in here. Okay. And now we'll run you back. And we'll do nothing again. A nice little bombardment on you will kill you. A nice little bombardment on you, it appears. You can bombard you. Deadly Sticks can get a nice little promotion. We can give him more cover defense. Let's do that. Now you're pretty much like, you're plus 66% defense against ranged attacks. We'll move you out so that you can kill him. And we'll take a big chunk out of you as well. So we have Alexander pretty much on the ropes here. He's not going to be able to do too much. I don't think anybody can reach him. That was a little bit risky, but I went ahead with it anyways. And next turn we take Corinth, or maybe the turn after that. I'm not sure if he can reach it. I'm not sure if Shooty over there can reach it. No real reason for you to bombard that, since you have no melee unit in the area to take it. Other than you just want to be a shit disturber. Antwerp helping out with a little bombardment on him. Valletta taking some shots at a Sydney ship up there. Manila's canceling a quest. That's interesting. An upcoming session. Oh, that's right. We've got our World Congress happening in 5 turns. And Greece has proposed that we embargo Denmark. That's going to be funny. If we succeed at embargoing Denmark, Denmark is not going to be able to create trade routes with any other civilization. I'm not sure if Denmark's able to create trade routes with city-states if we succeed. I'm just not sure if that's the case, but he won't be able to do anything with other civs, which is really going to hurt his economy. There we go. There we go. So now let's take a peek down here. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to hit it this turn, but we are going to bombard the crap out of it. And hopefully Shooty here is going to be able to survive a little bombardment. Okay. We got Guangzhou here. Do we move on Guangzhou? I think we pretty much have to, because we want to move on Copenhagen. And in order to move on Copenhagen, we're going to want to swiftly move through the area. Perhaps once we take Corinth, maybe Shanghai will become his new capital. And if Shanghai becomes his new capital, then I can demand peace, and I can demand Guangzhou as a part of that peace. Potentially. We'll see what happens. Let's start moving my artillery units down here. You should... what was hitting you? Oh, I'm getting hit by you up there, eh? Okay, well, Fuck you, basically. I didn't even notice that was happening. Alright, we will move. We've got a little worker up here. Okay, we'll send you off to do whatever you need to do. Rommel, I guess, will sit here for the time being. Deadly Sticks will tell to heal up. And next turn we take Corinth, if all goes well and Shooty here lives. Let's hope he does. He's going to get shot by a couple ships as well, I believe. Maybe just the one ship, or maybe two. No, just the one ship. Okay. So you should be able to take Corinth, no problem. Especially with an extra little bombardment from you. Okay, things are looking good, guys. Things are looking good. This has gone remarkably well. I'm not going to lie. When I play on King difficulty, like, I've been killed right off the bat before. Like, I've been invaded, like in the BC era, and just been absolutely destroyed. So it's interesting how well this has gone. It's interesting to me how well this has gone. I mean, early on, we didn't really face any threat from Packle. He never pressured me when before Packle has declared war on me in the early game. Haran al-Rashid is pretty passive towards the beginning of the game usually. And I mean, we saw his military, like when I invaded Arabia there, I did not expect him to only have warriors. Like, are you kidding me? That was ridiculous. We really lucked out there. Long swordsman against warriors. Jesus. And then, yeah, and then, I mean, Packle, we won a very close fight against Packle that could have went either way. If I had been overly aggressive early on with my cannons and had my cannons being killed, I think that would have gone downhill fast. So it's important to keep that in mind. You can win against the computer using your artillery. Artillery is essential in this game. And I mean, Greece, that was pretty one-sided. I mean, I had more units than he could handle rather. And it just all went our way. Do I get the bonus near Great General? Yes, I do. So that's that. Goodbye, Corinth. Hopefully that doesn't affect our happiness too much, but we should get Wales. We are in the negative on the happiness, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's okay. So Guangzhou is not his capital. Shanghai is. So let's go to Alexander, and let's see if he's going to give me Guangzhou. He knows when he's staring defeat in the face. Well, good man. Give me Guangzhou. No, how about you give me Guangzhou? I'm going to propose that. If not, okay, fine, then I'll just take it. That's fine. You want me to go take it? I will. Okay. We are getting major unhappiness penalties because of... Is there not an unhappiness bonus? Or, you know, not bonus, but negative because of the resistance? I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll see at the end of the turn if that goes up from -2. You're going to shoot him. Like, my artillery is going to win this fight. You actually, we're going to bombard it as well and make sure that my artillery wins that fight. You, we will get to move right down here. We will move you down here. Interesting. Let's get you to heal. We'll start you on the path down here as well. I don't know what'll be better, in the marsh or in that. Huh. Oh, there's a road on it. Oh, that's fine then. Okay. So Guangzhou should be ripe for the taking. Next turn we get electricity, which is going to reveal aluminum, which is really important for all the endgame units. You definitely want aluminum. Like, that's how you build stealth bombers, jet fighters. Ooh, you've got a lot of... Are those melee? Those are melee, aren't they? Because you can take coastal cities with melee units. So that's interesting. Oh, look how much aluminum I found. Considering I control half the continent, it's not a surprise to me. We have enough for a new policy. So, may not be purchased until you have chosen an ideology when you build your third factory or enter the modern era, whichever comes first. Okay, so we can't do that just yet, unless I were to rapidly build 3 factories. Would that make sense to do that? How much would that cost me? No, it cost me too much money. That's unfortunate. Look at that, you can purchase a public school of faith. Huh. Where's the great scientist? How much is that? Oh, that's only going to cost me 1,000 faith. Well, let's do that. Then it's only going to cost me 1,500 faith, which I'm going to have next turn. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh, that is amazing. Remind me to always stockpile faith like that. That's the moral of this story here. Harold Bluetooth declared war on Alexander. Wu Zetian declared war on Alexander. So they are pouncing while this guy is down. That's hilarious. Okay. So if I can't adopt an ideology yet, I guess I will. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because neither of those really help me. My next policy is going to be something in the ideology, I'm pretty sure. Construct monuments, that 50%. A culture that may have spent. I mean, that's not really going to give me much of a boost. What does the initial one here? Gives +1 movement for naval units and +1 sight for naval combat units. Allows me to build shrines and temples. That will cause our influence with city-states to degrade 25% slower. Okay, well, we'll do that, because that's the initial bonus that we receive with that, and that seems to be our best bet at the moment. I guess we'll just alert you. We want to move you out of here, just in case one of those units is successful. We're going to fortify you until healed. You, I'm going to want to move up and get you to shoot a couple of these units. Rommel, sitting up here. Kissing. So you're in the same situation. Deadly Sticks is in the same sort of situation we were in before. You can't move all the way back. That's interesting. Well, let's shoot you. Look at how fast that drops, eh? Interesting. Well, I'm going to move up, because I don't think he's going to be able to do too much to me. Melbourne, I could give her cover, but no, I'll give you that, and then we'll heal you. We'll give you bonus versus cities, and then let's move you down a piece. And that looks to be about it for this turn. So next turn, we get to consume that scientist. He attacked me with that weak-ass ship. That's interesting. And he chose to bombard the musketmen instead of my riflemen, which is a much bigger threat. Curious. Very curious. A civilian was captured. You bitch. Ugh. Ugh. You bastard. Why did we build a road? Why? That is so confusing. That is very strange. That is very strange. That's okay. We'll just mop the floor with you and get our thing back if we can. Looks like you're just going to get away with that citizen. Because next turn you're just going to send him right up there. Oh, you little bastard. Congolese worker. You bugger. Okay. Can you shoot either of those ships? You can't. How about if you switch with him? Hurry up and switch. Now can you shoot? 1, 2, 3. No, you can't. Okay, fine. We'll move you in there. You can still shoot, because that only Took you a couple halves of turns. Interesting. Because it takes 1 full movement point to set up. And so I guess that only took like 1/3 of a movement point each tile. You will heal this artillery unit. I guess we'll move up here. That's overkill though, because we only need to shoot you 1 more time. And now Guangzhou is going to be mine. Just like so. That's really increasing my unhappiness. If I were to raise the city... it's not letting me do anything. Okay. I don't want to liberate the city. I don't want to... liberating the city would be giving that back to China, and I don't want to do that. China is too strong for their own good at the moment. How much? 53. Okay. We are really close to winning this. Really close to winning this. So we'll just consume you again. You were overkill. We'll set you up here. Right there, so that you can hit no, you need to be on that hill in order to hit Copenhagen. Next turn, all of his units should be forced out of here. Although, no, we have open borders, don't we? Because he randomly decided we were friends again, didn't he? If I remember correctly. It's interesting. We'll get some factories going. Are we, like, randomly friends again? We fought against a common foe. Well, I wonder if they're teaming up on Shanghai. It'd be interesting if they are. Okay. We're getting close to the end of the episode here. Our invasion of Alexander has gone swimmingly. Really, not much of a pushback from Alexander. Once I got his units out of the way that were guarding his capital, that was pretty much it as far as his resistance went. Boom goes navigation. I forgot to purchase the Great Scientist again last turn, because that's only going to cost me 1,500 faith. Bam. One of these playthroughs will go down that religion path, and we'll really explore that. That'll probably happen whenever I'm the Empire of Scott. I like to get a good Scotowanism going, which is what I name my religion, of course. We'll heal you up. You made it aware. Ha 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 ha. Bitch. And then I'll kill this unit just for good measure. This guy's probably going to be bombarded and killed. But, oh well. Now we'll move you back on the warrior. Now we can actually move you out of the way. There we go. Where are you? You're all healed up? Is that what I'm... What is this? Oh, did I get gifted units? I must have gotten gifted you. Right? Yeah. I must have gotten gifted you. That's interesting. Okay. Thanks, Valletta, I assume. That's kind of you. Very kind of you. A little overkill, because, I mean, we've already got artillery out the yin-yang, but, yeah, I appreciate it. You can shoot. Well, you can't reach them. Can't reach them. That's unfortunate. Rifleman, let's get you moving up back onto the road system. Artillery, we need, obviously, you down here. And then let's grab you going there, and perhaps you right here, since that's going to be the most direct path. We'll get you to move up here, then we'll move you again in a following turn. Interesting. Still in the golden age, so we're getting lots of gold. Holy crap at the gold. What's going on here? We've chosen to bombard my unit instead of running out and capturing that worker. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So my replacement desktop has been shipped. And if all goes well, I'm actually probably going to receive it either tomorrow or the day after. So that's a quick turnaround. I mean, they delivered the first one really fast. It was just that, you know, it didn't, it wasn't working when they did. So that was the only problem. We're now only that, so let's give you a little bit so you're back being our ally here. We need to assign our delegates, of course. I certainly want to repeal that, and I'm going to commit all of it onto that, and then just let whatever happens with Denmark happen. Okay. Unit needs orders. Ptolemy needs orders. Boom. Antiquity sites, which is another thing to do with tourism. Basically, you send architects there and they discover great works and things like that. That can be placed in a great work of art slot or transformed into a landmark or transformed into a landmark improvement. Very interesting. They added a bunch to the late game with the Brave New World expansion pack, and it was really a really worthwhile expansion, if I do say so myself. We're gonna move you up here. Move you up here. We'll get you there. I guess we'll do nothing, and then Rommel will move right down there. Cavalry unit, move back to Chichen Itza. Get you healed up. Get you to do things automatically. You can now shoot. We'll kill that. He was going to pillage my fishing boats. How dare he? And we'll move you right up as well. Move you right up. That's as far as you can go this turn. I'll take a shot at that pikeman just to make you aware that I'm within range of you. Just to strike the fear god in you. Okay. We're almost ready to declare war on, what's his face here? Bluetooth. You're going to have to give me like all your gold, bud. Pretty much is what's going to have to happen. Then we'll do some embassies. And then you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to trade your copper back to you. Let's do it. Come on. No? Okay. Well, goodbye. Then we'll forever be at war. Forever be at war, bud. There's no way you have the resources to keep these city-states as your allies for long. Diplomacy overview. Global politics. You're still allied with everybody, but there's no way. There's no way you're getting enough gold. Repeal the ban luxury passes. Oh, this is perfect. We've got a new great scientist. Kablamo. Embargo Denmark was passed. Sucks to be Denmark. We discovered only one source of oil. That's interesting. Only one source of oil in our territory. Huh. No oil in all of the territory that I expanded to. None in the territory that Harun al-Rashid expanded to. Or Packle. There's just one little bit of oil near where Greece was. That's funny. Very dry map. Wow. It's my turn to make a proposal. This is interesting, isn't it? Maybe... I suppose I can't make peace with you, yeah. If only I could... Well, you know what I could do, actually? We could go into this. We could negotiate peace. You accepted it. We're at peace. I've made peace with all the city-states. Then what I'm going to do... Melbourne... Or maybe somebody with something that I don't have. Wales I have. Well, let's give a gift. How much? I need 95 to become their ally, so I'll do that. Boom. Now I'm their ally, and I can probably do that with another city. We'll do that with Melbourne, maybe. How much do I need? 101. And I'll be able to do that with a couple of these. 101, 65. Yeah, that'll be enough right there, right? Boom. Okay, so now I've gotten more votes, and now I outdo them. I'm going to, can I do the choose host? Automatically propose as civilizations advance to later eras. Oh well. Oh well. So we've got an embargo on Denmark. I want to repeal that, to be perfectly honest. I want to repeal that. What's science funding? Great scientists. Decreases that. Okay, I want to repeal that. So let's commit that proposal. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize that I would need to enter a new era, but I'm going to enter a new era soon anyways. We've got replaceable parts. We want that because that's our next infantry upgrade. We upgrade from a rifleman to a rifleman to a Great War infantry. We have completed the porcelain tower. We need a public school up in here. What unit? What unit? This one over here. Okay. Melbourne's now my ally after I've taken pot shots at him. Let's move you down towards where the new fray is going to be. Interesting. How far can you... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, you can move up like that. All right, Copenhagen. Let's talk. Let's declare war, and this is going to be pretty much the end of this episode. We're just going to do a quick couple of things here. Look at all these deals ending. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I think next episode we should probably be able to complete this victory, to be perfectly honest. What's going on here? Can you move from here to here? You should be able to. Should you not? Maybe you can't. No, you can. I don't know if you want to because that's there. Okay, we'll move you up. That ends your movement ability. We'll just move you there, unfortunately. Are you Dutch? Or not Dutch, Danish. You are. If it was the Netherlands, then it would be Dutch. You can be killed, so we'll do that, because unfortunately we can't see Copenhagen yet. This artillery unit, well, I'm not at war with you anymore. So we'll just move you up here, I guess. And anything else that needs? Nope, that's going to be it. So now that we're actually at peace with Alexander, and we're just about to take yet another capital city, I think that's it for this episode, guys. I will see you all next time.